So, just getting straight into it, I guess. This thing needs... I pulled the whole manual setup out because we built another one of these. It was a B18C, and it was originally it was a D16, D16 SOC VTEC, but it was an auto. We manual converted it. So this thing donated its pedal box and shifter linkage and all such things, and now it has none. In the deals I acquired, I have a whole nother. It was driving, but I robbed some parts off it to fix another car. But I have a whole nother body with a motor and a shifter setup and all that good stuff. So that is going to donate to this. So tomorrow will be the day that I'm spending on that. But as you can see, no seat. Took it out. Still got the steering wheel and stuff on it with the quick release. Still there. But no boost gauge. And the car's a mess. So tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a big clean. Gonna go buy some stuff, clean up the engine bay, and there's a little bit of surface rust showing in certain spots, like the common spots, the spots that they're known for. So that's all gonna get cleaned up and painted up, and yeah. And amongst all of that, I will be pulling the motor out of the other car and getting that prepped to go back in. Now, this poor car had the tail lights taken out of it at some point, so that needs to be rectified. I'm on the fence about what clutch I'm going to run, because the one that was in my car was okay, but wasn't the best. I have a motor sitting there, has a really good condition clutch on it, so probably going to pull that off, put it onto mine. Also have another motor down here. There's a carbureted motor, but it has the D15B, or it is a D15B, so I could, in theory, put that head onto the D16Y4 block and up the compression ratio, and it'd be better for turboing. But I don't know the actual state of that motor head gasket, because I never actually saw that run because of that. Yeah, so 2 big old holes, half a con rod in there, so God knows about that motor. Probably not good. Don't know if I want to find out. Yeah, but I made the dick move of selling my SOC VTEC motor that I actually acquired for this car. It was meant to get used on this, and I sold it like an idiot. Was actually meant to get sold with the car, but guy kind of stitched me up. Didn't take the body, so shit happens. So here we are. So going to tidy up, and tidy up. Sweet.
Damn. I think it's nice.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who's this fella?
I'm not selling the car.
Everyone's doing the signing stuff, but CBF, where the fuck? They don't have any brake clean. Got the supplies. Now let's look at the Hot Wheels. Got it. Alrighty, back from getting supplies. Got that ready for when the motor is out, and then that to fix up all these little bits of rustiness. But gonna start scrubbing, give it some loving. Let's get it. Alright team, sorry if it's a little bit fuzzy, fucking shitty camera quality, but progress, big progress. I'm at a point now of everything's looking pretty good in here. New engine mounts, paint, just gave everything a real good tidy up, touched up some spots, kind of tried to make it a little bit more low key in there, but we are at this point now. All I need to do is put the clutch pedal, brake pedal, accelerator pedal and slave back into this body, as well as the fuel filter, and then everything will be complete. I've already put the shifter assembly back in, so on that side of things it's good. On this side of things, motor is about to get the sump taken off so we can drill and tap it to put a drain on, which I have to acquire another one off something. I did have a motor on a stand back, way back, right at the back, old Subi motor, and on the last build that I did, I used the turbo drain. So is it still on there, or did I take it off? So essentially this drain here, I used that. Fuck, I might have actually, yeah, no, it looks like, oh no, we still have this one. So I'll be using the turbo drain off that to bolt that to my sump. So then with the new turbo setup, it will go straight from the turbo, a little bit of hose, bang onto that. So that will be happening very soon. Got to drop the sump off now. Just gave it a bit of a paint up, as well as I managed to get my hands on, where I put it there, chipped ECU that was from another turbo build around these ways. Just tuned for some goodies. I can't remember exactly how much power it was making, but it was for the D16 A6, I think it was, either A6 or A7 or A8, but this being a Y4, slightly different, gonna have to repin it. This motor came out with, where have I put it? It's in amongst all of the junk I've been fucking with. Okay, my mind's in overdrive, but found it. It comes out with the P2K, and this is a NZDM 2 plug. And the third plug is on the body harness, and it's kind of annoying. But this is the tuned one, and it's a 3 plug. So, a whole bunch of repinning. I'm waiting for the diagrams to show up. But then, oh, here they are now. So, we'll be doing that. Yeah, so let's get it. Alright, welcome back. So, turbo's on. Just, yeah, got it all mocked up. I need to flip the core 180 degrees. So then I know, well, I can roughly guess where the drain's going to come down. So I'm probably going to be drilling it like here-ish. I still have to pull the one off the turbo out the back there, but this is pretty much how it's going to look. The turbo's a pretty good size for it, I'd say. Yeah. Still need to pop the gearbox and stuff off and all that jazz, but I mean, yeah, made progress on the turbo side of things. Yeah, I'm really procrastinating pulling off that one down the back there, but that's pretty much all I've got to do. I have to pull out the, you can't see because, oh, hold on, there we go, the oil pressure sensor. That's got to come off, and then I got to put a fitting in there. Hey look, there's my injector O-ring. I got to put a fitting in there for my turbo feed. Just got fucking, and then gonna do a bit of cleaning back here because it's a bit ugly. Yeah, I have to pull the intake off anyway because I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but that's being a D16Y4. This is a head off a D16Y 6, I think now. So it's stock VTEC. It's been pulled apart, but it won't be too hard to reassemble it. Yeah, bought it for $20, so I can't argue. Yeah, I will be making a list of all of the, like, how much I've actually invested into this to build a somewhat reliable turbo setup. I was kind of mocking up for the wastegate because I'm just going to run the internal on this setup. I don't have the flanges to run an external yet, but we'll get there. Yeah, so bit of progress. Hopefully be doing more on the next update. For some reason, I don't know why, but this stud there is different. So I can't actually run that stud, but oh well. Alright, so this thing's looking pretty tidy in here. I still have to do the slave and the brake pedal, but this thing is ready to accept the motor. Now, the motor's pretty much ready to go. Still got to do the oil feed and obviously mount that into there and bolt that all up, but the drain's done. I was gonna mount the turbo, but I don't need to do it at this point because I still have to finish assembling the VTEC head to bang it onto there. So next step, which will be tomorrow, I'll be pulling the head off this and messing with the oil feed it comes off the back of the block, and then putting the new head on and carrying on from there. But the time is now like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and the list is slowly going down, but still got a bit to do. So I'm going to get some shut-eye and do the rest tomorrow. Peace.